What's up, everybody? We got a good one for you today. The great Big Mike Raiders in the place. Wasted Talent is in the place. Listen, man, this is the only morning show that matters.
Yes, sir.
I'm telling you right now, I don't know what the F is going on here. Are we live on my channel?
Yeah, I'm live on this end, I think.
I know you're live on this end. I don't know. Looks like the stream is something got messed up.
Let us know if you can see us. Are we live? Everybody, let us know.
I don't think so, bro. They said it was deleted on you. This thing got effed up some kind of way. I'm not on here anyway. But listen, it will be added. It will be added. The changes are saved. I think that we are live. Are we live on my channel? Guys, really quickly. Bum ass Graph is in here. Shock Bowers is in the place. 2 and 9 is in the place. Casanova Court Club is in the place, which is a crazy name. It is unbelievable. I'm live. We're live then. Listen, guys, salute everybody. The worst show of all time. Salute the bum, the bum Anthony. Listen, guys, we have a new intro. I screwed it up, but I will get it uploaded and we'll end the show with the new intro. We're in the show with the new intro. But guys, give me a chance to start the show. I'm gonna go change. I just came home from church. Wu-Tang is forever. And what else do we have, Big Mike? Nothing else?
Man, that's it. I
don't know, man.
I think you muted, bro.
With Big Mike and Wasted Talent, we are here for all of y'all. Salute to everybody in the chat. Salute to my dog, David Walker, in the place, man. Salute to Shock Bowers. Salute to bum-ass Anthony. I mean, my God. Oh, my Lord, man. Oh, yo, salute to 2 and 9. Everybody's in the place. Big Mike, man, listen, brother. We got an action-packed show for you guys. We have some Raider news. Look, today is a game that is a little strange for me because if we're being honest, look, man, we're in a situation where some people might get upset if we win. There are others that are going to get upset if we lose. I think for me, it's more so about really just the level that the offense plays at, the level that Ashton Genty plays at, the level that the defense plays at. Have they made any adjustments? You know what I mean? Like, I need to see these things, right? It's not for me so much about the end result, because either which way, man, this team is going nowhere fast, and we know that. Yeah. We know that, right? We want to see improvement, though. We want to see this team play well. And Big Mike, man, I'm gonna be real with you, my brother. There are some people that are talking about tank bowl, race to the bottom. I really don't know how to feel about this season, man. If I'm being real, I don't.
Yeah, it's kind of conflicted, right? You got on one hand, you got Pete Carroll, who is in a situation where he wants to win now, right? This is what we were sold. He wants to win now. We're going to win lots of games, 10 games, all that good stuff that he said at the beginning of the season. And then you got the realistic situation of what we're looking at right now, where we're in a rebuild situation. This is a rebuilding team. This is a team that needs a rebuild in the worst way possible, right? We just fired Chip Kelly, and now we got, old reliable Greg Olsen coming in, and you already know what we're going to get from him, right? It's a guy who wants to get rid of the ball fast, more up-tempo, get the ball out of Geno Smith's hands, make the offensive line look a lot better than what we've seen in weeks past. And what does that look like, right? Short, quick passes to the tight end. If you can, every once in a while, hit him with a vertical shot, and then get Genty involved, not just in the passing game, but in the run game as well. Protection's going to look a little bit different, right? We saw under Greg Olsen, for the times that he was with the Raiders, he had a top 15 rushing offense, right? And this was under Marshawn Lynch. This was under Josh Jacobs, right? He had Pro Bowl running backs. So if we have the running back like we think we have in Ashton Genty, this might be a big game for Genty, right? This might be a game where we finally see that breakout game we've been waiting from Genty all season, especially under a Greg Olsen offense, man. What you think, bro?
Hey, man, I mean, listen, I think this is an Ashton Genty special. The one thing that we've been hearing is that, the Raiders have wanted to run the football. Yep. The thing that has not happened is us actually consistently running the football. Now, I don't necessarily know who is in charge of the offense. I mean, there have been a lot of conflicting reports, and we want to get into that. There have been some reports about, about Chip Kelly, kind of slandering Chip Kelly in a sense. There have been some reports with Chip Kelly refuting him. We're going to get into that. They were saying that, Pete Carroll wants to run the ball more, wanted to run the ball more. Chip Kelly getting upset about how much autonomy Pete wanted over the offense. And it's been a lot, man. It has been a lot, man. And if I'm being real with you, it's almost like a tragedy of errors. It's almost a tragedy of errors, bro. Like, this team has really, really been in a sense kind of like an amalgamation of dog shit. And now it really has, bro. You were supposed to be getting adults in the room. This is what we thought we were getting. And what we've gotten is just more of a calamity, more so than we've ever gotten before. Yeah. Guys, really quickly, not to break the stream, but on my channel, it is showing that it's an upcoming stream. You guys can see it. I don't know what the hell happened here. It's very, very weird. So what I'm going to do is I am about to hit the reload button. More people are starting to pour in here. Get wasted with your brother, wasted. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yep. Am I still on here? Oh, hey. It's the Big Mike show right now. Is anybody here? Hey, let me know if you guys can still see me.
I'm back. There's so many technical difficulties. It's crazy today, man. Like, it's funny. When I made the live, it was showing 2 lives.
Yeah, me too. Me too. That's what I thought.
So I deleted one.
Let me see. I don't even know if I'm live on my channel, bro.
Grab says you're not live on YouTube.
Let me see. Oh yeah. I'm on my.
You're live. I don't think I'm live.
So I saw that I was live on both channels. I didn't touch it. So I don't know if you got it on vertical and on
that was crazy, bro. I'm not doing that again. I think that kind of messed everything up.
Yeah. So you may have gotten rid of the horizontal. The regular traditional,
bro. I got rid of the horizontal polka. It's crazy. It says that I'm live right now. It says I'm live right now. But this has been, I mean, this has been shameful. The level of ineptitude that is going on Raider Nation Unlimited and Big Mike Raiders Channel.
What are we doing, man?
It is shameful here.
It's about as bad as the 2-9 Raiders, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, crazy, man. Crazy. Guys, listen, it's okay. It is all right. We definitely don't need. Listen, we got 86 people in here. If you guys see it, you guys get it. We're gonna do the damn show, no matter what. Now, Mike, man, the thing for me, man, the main thing that I need to see from today's game, from the Chargers, from the Raiders, is I need to see the Raiders starting rookies against an AFC West foe that is a strong AFC West foe that has playoff aspirations. And I want to see how these young kids look. Now, guys, listen. My brother David Walker sent the first super of the day.
Yes, sir. Yes,
He goes,
sir.
never in my 44 years of being a Raider fan where I have no clue of direction going forward with this franchise.
That's
brother.
Yeah.
Listen, man, it is beyond it being a situation where we don't know the direction of the organization. It is really a situation where the Raiders are in between a rock and a hard place because they look like a dumpster fire. They really do. They look like a dumpster fire. And the thing is, I don't necessarily think that, standing pat is the right thing to really do here. I think the biggest problem with the Raiders now is having a coach that is not long for the league. If Pete Carroll was 58 years old, I wouldn't be calling for him to be fired, no matter what.
Yeah,
I would just pray for rain and hope that everything got better, right? But him being an older guy, every decision that he makes is going to be a decision that is kind of short-sighted in a sense, man.
Yeah, it's a confliction. Like where you got a guy who's 74 years old who wants to win now, and you got a GM who I don't know if they're on the same sheet of music, right? I mean, that's what it's been looking like all season. Does the GM know what the situation is? And hey, this is a rebuilding team in his eyes. But Pete Carroll's in a situation where he's trying to win now, right? And we've seen it with the type of coaching he's been doing all season. He hasn't played any of his draft picks. I think we're like at the bottom of the league as far as playing our rookies snap wise, right? I think it's like a little bit over like 1,300 snaps, right? It sounds like a lot, but it's amongst the lowest in the NFL. And then if you take in consideration that Ashton Genty is getting probably about 40% of almost, I don't know the exact number, about 40% of those snaps, that goes to show you that they're not touching any of these rookies. So that's a situation you do when you have a winning team and you have some guys already kind of on the front of the roster who is establishing some winning culture, and you just have the rookie sitting back and watching. But we don't have that. We have a rebuilding situation, and Pete Carroll is treating it as if we're winning right now. That's the confliction right now. So I agree with David Walker. I have no idea where the direction is, man. And I think the best direction is, I hate to say it, we got to let Pete Carroll walk because the writing's on the wall with it right now. We're in a rebuilding situation. I don't think that Pete Carroll should be here. And it's probably not going to be here to see that through.
Bro, look, man, beyond that, right? Beyond that, to me, it is looking like, we have a situation now. Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. I can't link my YouTube. It's crazy. Something is going crazy over here, guys. I'm sorry. You know what the thing is, bro? I want to make sure that enough people are here. So this is what I'm gonna do.
Bro, you want to
everybody going over to Big Mike's channel. We're live on Big Mike's channel. Going ahead. We're live on Big Mike's channel.
And make sure when y'all get there, share it out, man. Share it out to everybody.
Yeah, share it out to your folks, man. I mean, my God. I mean, yo, I don't know what the hell is going on with YouTube today, but YouTube has been tweaking today, man.
Yeah,
it really has, man.
I would say you want to restart it.
I mean, I don't want to do that to the people. The people are here, right?
Okay.
Look, we got a lot of people up in here, man. It's all good. It's all good. Okay. We got people on Twitter. We got everybody on Big Mike Raiders channel. Listen, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Hey, I can't link my YouTube, and it's okay. Yeah, he said, I'm slacking. Get the F up out of here. Listen, man, let me tell you something, man. I went and tried. I went to church with my family. My daughter's home. You know what I'm saying? She going back tomorrow. But look, man, we've been having a great effing time here. And you up here adding your crap to this damn broadcast. You bunch of bums. You guys just enjoy the greatness. Yo, I mean, hey, Graf, listen, man. Funny thing is this, brother. The funny thing is this, bro. you know, there is style, and I have a lot of it. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't go around and talk about how stylish I am, right? But Graphic Raider, man, this is a Ralph Lauren shirt. I have Ralph Lauren socks on. I have a Ralph Lauren jacket. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to dress down a little bit at church. I have some nice Ralph Lauren slacks. You know what I'm saying? And guess what, man? I got the dope Ken Cole shoes on. You know what I'm saying, bro? You know, like, listen, bro, I gotta show you how to put things together. You know what I mean? My fashion challenge sprint. Come up in here with this crap, man. Listen, I'm the freshest person you know in real life, bro. Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself, yo. Don't do it to yourself, bro. I took my pocket square out and everything for you. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Yeah. Thank Dave. You don't know no better, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't know no better. Man, get the F up out of here. You chuck and bum you. So listen, man, let's get back to the show, right? Let's get back to the show. Now, guys, look, from a fantasy perspective, right? I think if you are going to start playing fantasy football, you're going to take any Raiders. Yo, take our superstars. It's not rocket science. Greg Olsen is coming here to make sure that those guys get targeted in a major way. Ashton Genty is very, very close to being on that trajectory where he'll have over 1,000 yards. He probably should have over 1,000 yards this season. I mean, it's a 17-game season. He is the number one running back. So, you know, for me, man, I see Ashton Genty getting at least 25 carries a day. Yo, my guy, Raider Die, becoming a YouTube member over on the great Big Mike Raiders channel.
Hey, appreciate you, man.
Salute to you. I mean, doubling up over there too, man.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Hey, if you guys want to become a member, man, go ahead and hit that link up top, man.
Listen, so the whole Geno Smith thing, right? Now, we've been going over this, you know, the last few weeks. I really don't think no matter what, right? Unless the Raiders really want to tank the whole fan base, that they can craft a way to bring Geno Smith back. I don't see any way you can bring a Geno Smith back. You know, and really, to be honest with you, I don't really see a way that you can bring Pete Carroll back without pissing off this whole fan base. You know, and I'm gonna be real. I know Mark Davis tries. I know he does, right? And we talked about this, but lately, man, it is starting to look weird, man. I mean, Big Mike has some thoughts on Mark Davis. We had a conversation over the phone, and I never looked at it this way, and I wanted you to kind of to shed some light on what we were speaking on, brother.
Yeah, man. Optics is everything, right? That's the truth of the matter, right? You could say one thing, but if it looks a completely different way, that's what it is, right? And the case for Mark Davis is getting his ass whooped. His team is getting his ass whooped on a weekly basis in Allegiant Stadium. Every time we see him coking and joking with the ladies, shaking hands, smiling it up, right? That's the optics, right? Now the question is, does Mark Davis care at this point, right? Right? And I was kind of on board with Wasted. Now, Wasted is no Mark Davis apologist, but what he sees is that there's effort from Mark Davis in trying to bring a winning product to Raider Nation, to us. But what we do see from him is he's in the stands, you know, smiling and having a good time and all that stuff. What is the message that is given to us as a fan base? That he doesn't care, right? And I would suggest to Mark Davis that he needs to stay his ass at home at this point until things start getting, you know, back in order, right? Now, it's the optics, right? Whether it's true or not, what it looks like is that this dude doesn't care at this point anymore. And he's starting to look at this team as the cash register. We've seen the Forbes report that came out this week that the Raiders are top 10 in revenue, right? When we were in Oakland, we were about 500 million or something like that, bottom of the league. Now we're at 7.8 million or something, billion now, something like that. So maybe Mark Davis is looking at his bag of cash and like, you know what? I'm gonna sit back, man. We're 2-9. Do I really care? I'm having a good time out here in Vegas. That's the optics, right? And for him to kind of change that, for him to kind of reverse that kind of opinion, what is starting to form throughout Raider Nation. We've won 6 games in 2 years. Hey, you need to stay at home and let this team try to figure it out, because when we see you on TV, it looks like you don't care, man.
Wow.
That's my take on that one.
Hey, man. And Mike, man, yo, that's a fair assessment, bro. That is a fair assessment, brother. I mean, look, for me, the way I see it, I see it where he can't continue to do the same thing and not have everybody revolt on him.
Yeah.
He can't continue to do that. I think we are at a point now where, you know, Mark definitely needs to take a step back from a visibility standpoint.
Absolutely.
Because it looks bad, man. It looks bad. It looks like he doesn't care. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you're right. The one thing I will say is this, man, and I say this all the time. Yo, I see the Bidwells. I see, you know, a lot of organizations, man, that don't give a shit whether they win or not. And the one thing that I give Mark grace and credit for is the fact that, yo, he cares and he wants to win. He wants to win. I give him a lot of grace. I give him a lot of credit. But at the end of the day, man, until they fix some of this, they definitely need to change the optics. Like, I think a lot of the hope that people feel having Tom Brady in the building, you know, and I'm gonna be real. There was an article, you know, this week out about Tom Brady and him being, you know, integral and bringing Chip Kelly in and all of these different things. And
right.
For me, listen, I have a problem with that. It's either you're a minority owner or you're a guy that has a title and he needs to actually live up to that title. Now, I know he's not going to leave $300 million on the table being a broadcaster, but if you multitask 2 jobs that are that important, that means that you're doing 2 things poorly. And
absolutely,
if you're going to come in and you're going to be giving insight and you're going to be saying we should hire this guy and we should draft this guy, you have to be there on a daily basis. This whole part-time Tom thing is not going to work for me as a fan, right? Because if you're just a minority owner and you're just cashing a check, then stay the hell out of the decision.
Right.
Stay out of the decision room, because there's too many cooks in the kitchen at that point. You need people that are there like John Spytek every single day. Every day. If you're not going to be there every day, then you need to move the fuck on. Because listen, us as a fan base, we can't wait anymore. We just watched 3 teams rebuild in our face. Now, I know a part and parcel of that is having a young quarterback on the roster, right? But yo, we got the Chicago Bears turning it around. Looks like they're going to the playoffs this year, right? Who else we got?
The Broncos.
The Broncos turned it around. But I'm talking about that were bad last year.
Oh, bad last year. The Patriots.
The Patriots. It slipped my mind. Mike Vrabel, another guy that the Raiders wanted to suit. Turn it around with Drake May. You see the common denominator? Young coach, young quarterback, right?
Yep.
Then there's another team I'm forgetting about. It is slipping my mind right now. I'm trying to think. Oh my God! Liam Cohen and them down there in Jacksonville. Now we know it's a bad division, but they have a shot to win. Yep. And there is a huge gap in delineation between what the Raiders are doing and and also Carolina's doing well with Bryce Young. Yeah. Carolina's 6-6.
They're right in the mix.
They're right in the mix. That's a bad division right there. So there's a few common denominators here, bro.
Yeah. Young
coach, young quarterback. Yeah. When are the Raiders going to get on board?
I agree.
When are the Raiders going to get on board?
And it's so bad to where, you know, those divisions, you have a little bit room for error, right? And you can rebuild pretty quickly. We're not dealing with that type of situation. We're in one of the toughest divisions in the NFL when you look at from top to bottom. You got the Chiefs who are Super Bowl, you know, you saw what they've been doing. They're on the outside looking in right now, but they've had success, right? You got the Broncos on the up. You got the Chargers, you know, they do what they do. The Chargers are the Chargers. But when it comes to us rebuilding, we got to deal with competition on top of that. So we got to get it right now, or it's never going to happen. It's never going to happen.
Nah,
So
it's unbelievable, bro.
And you know what really is frustrating about it is, you know, it's not even just this year. We've seen, you know, everybody want to talk about how bad the Browns, that organization is. It was just 2 years ago they went to the playoffs. They're a quarterback away from having an elite squad right there. They're the number 2 defense in the league. If they get any kind of quarterback play on that end, we're talking about them being one of the elite teams or a team that can make a run next year. That's where we're at. They're doing the rebuild the proper way. We've seen the Browns go from bad to good and to bad again. We saw the Jaguars go from bad to good to bad to good, and we've stayed right in the middle. We've stayed right in the middle or to the bottom. So it needs to be in this situation where we do it exactly how everybody else has been doing it. Get a young head coach, get a quarterback of the future, and then move on from there, man.
I hate the fact that we have situations where you got guys that are trying to reinvent the wheel.
Yeah.
We got guys that are trying to
I would think we lost Wason for a little bit, man.
You can't get rid of me that easy, Big Mike. Yo, we're trying to reinvent the wheel. You see what the Bears have done. The Bears went from having maybe the worst O-line, maybe one of the best. And they went out there and they invested in the offseason. This is one of the reasons why, for me, right? I want to see if Pete Carroll is willing to take accountability.
Yeah.
I want to see if Pete Carroll and his son takes accountability. That's what I need to see. Listen, you firing everybody. People are saying that Patrick Graham is going to be next. People are saying all of this stuff, right? Are you going to hold your son accountable? Do you still believe? Because I'm going to be real with you. This was the problem in Seattle. This is the reason why people were out on Pete in Seattle.
Yep.
This is why. This is why. Are you going to paradigm shift?
Yeah. And you know, that's funny that you mentioned that, right? Pete Carroll's last year, that offense looks similar to the offense that we're seeing right now that we've seen so far from the Raiders. And that's been kind of the, you know, the Chip Kelly, the Pete Carroll, the confusion, the people pointing fingers at each other, you know, he said, she said. Hey, there's been rumor around the NFL that these coordinators are looking at 2023 Seahawks film and looking and finding similarities in Pete Carroll's play calling under Shane Waldron. That's what it's been looking like.
My God, man.
So when you have something like that, when the offensive coordinators, the defensive coordinators, everybody in the coaches aren't seeing eye to eye, that's another problem. We got a whole organizational issue right now. And that kind of goes back on my guy was saying, where are we going, bro? Where's the direction?
Bro, I couldn't tell you, man. But let me tell you something. The Raiders' decision to fire Chip Kelly kind of underscored a lack of organizational control. It shows you that they're not on the same sheet of music. And we've spoke about this all season, man.
Yeah.
We spoke about this all season. Listen, you know, and look, my guy, George Cortinez, man, I love this guy, man, because George is super, super positive. He's always positive, right?
Yeah, man.
But the problem for me is that I can't be positive, man. If you look at Chip Kelly's 11th game tenure, man, it was brutal, man. It was a disaster. It's one of the league's worst offenses, right? And based on his offense, right? Those who playing game planned against it in the season, they didn't believe that Chip Kelly was running his own offense.
Right.
And I'm going to be real. It looks like that's exactly what happened.
Yep.
It looks like that he wasn't running his offense. He had one hand tied behind his back. And it is looking to me that the Raiders are in a situation, once again, where they are doing something that no one else in football does and expect to get success out of it.
Yeah.
So, because to me, listen, Chip Kelly is not a guy to me that does not know how to. He might have people skill issues, but he is not a guy to me that does not know football, right? So,
agree.
like Big Mike said, they said that, this is the Shane Waldron offense of 2023, Carroll's last year. Like Kelly has a trademark of like creative runs out of the shotgun.
Yep.
It was limited. He it was far more, under the center zone, which is stuff that Pete Carroll favors. And they had scout team looks and it was totally different. And guess what? It was super easy to figure out.
Yeah.
And plus, when you start talking about the offensive line, right? This was a middle of the road offensive line who kind of got it done, right? Yeah. Now, I know losing Colton Miller, and Graf and I spoke about this on the Graf and Wasted show, right? The Wasted and Graf show. Yes, losing Colton Miller and Jackson Powers Johnson is terrible. Yeah. But you know what's even worse? Letting a guy like Thayer Munford walk out of the building.
Absolutely.
And keeping Stone Foreskin. Letting some of the guys that we've let walk, guys like, and this isn't this regime's fault, but letting guys like Greg Van Roten and Jermaine Illuminor, who are starting other places, walk out of the building.
Looking good. And looking good too.
Taking a guy who played center and won a Remington Award as the best college center. The best college center.
Yeah.
And taking him and moving him to guard. No, I love YouTube, bro. Alex, something happened, bro. Something happened. Listen, if my YouTube was up, it'd be a lot more than 300 people in here. I tell you that, damn it.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a damn fact.
There'd be a lot more than 300 people in. The people are in the chat and they're watching. I don't know how you guys are doing it. It was some technical difficulties, man. But Alex Kapp at center is nasty work, bro. It's nasty work, bro. The fact that they're not playing Wagner is nasty work. The fact that they're not playing these rookies is nasty work. And I need to see what the hell they're going to do. I need to see it today, man. Big Mike.
Yeah.
They keep saying that Brady's calling the shots. They keep saying, you know who I need to see call the shots? The guy who's in the building every day, the guy who's doing scouting every day, the guy who's head of our scouting department. I need to see that John Spytek is clearly in charge. And if I don't see that going soon, I'm telling you right now, you guys know I've been very, very pragmatic. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going nuclear. Going nuclear. If John Spytek doesn't come out and put his stamp on this situation soon, I'm going to have a serious problem with it. The pragmatic wasted is gone.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't blame you, because what's the point of having him in the building? What's the point of having a GM if Brady's got his hand in there, Pete Carroll's got his hand in there, who else? Mark Davis, whoever it is, right? The GM can't even do his job. The GM isn't able to even do his job. The people he's drafted this year, none of them are playing. None of them have played all season. So what's the point of even having a GM if everybody else has their hand and has a different philosophy? That's why you got an amalgamation of a bunch of bullshit. Like you said, man, that's kind of where we're at.
Man, listen, guys, this team, it's been tough doing this. It's been tough doing this. It's tough pulling up every single week, right? Every single night and talking about a team that you just don't see any hope for. Listen, I love the Raiders. I can watch football no matter what the outcome, right? Yeah. But what's hard to watch, and salute to the OG Graf father-in-law. He says something that I agree with wholeheartedly. Yeah. I can watch football, but I cannot watch bad football.
Yeah.
And that's what we've been watching all season, man. And I don't know if that turns around. Hopefully, Ole could turn it around. Now, this is Ole's third bite at the apple, being the Raiders' offensive coordinator. He's like a utility man in baseball. He's one of them guys, man. He's like a backup quarterback offensive coordinator. It's unbelievable what Greg Olsen has been able to accomplish throughout his career, right? Now, Big Mike, you had some things about Greg Olsen's last few tenures, as being offensive coordinator.
Yeah. So, under Greg Olson, he's one of those guys that's fast up tempo pace on the offense, right? He wants to get it to the tight ends. He wants to get short passes. He protects the quarterback. The protection is going to be a lot different. He also wants to get the running back involved, right? And we said this before. Under his tenures when he was with the Raiders had a top 15 rushing offense. And with that rushing offense, they had a guy like Marshawn Lynch. They had a guy like Josh Jacobs, right? A who's who of running backs. Now, eyes are on Genty in this situation, like we said earlier. Is Genty in that same realm as a Marshawn Lynch? A lot of people like to compare him to Marshawn Lynch. A lot of people have been saying that, like a smaller version of Marshawn Lynch, the power running, the running through people's face, that kind of deal, right? And even Josh Jacobs, kind of a power runner as well, right? So it's almost the same mold. So if we do have a running back like we all think we do in Ashton Genty, this seems to be the best news that Genty has heard all season.
Yeah, man. Yes, sir. Because let me tell you something. When you start talking about, rookie runners, right? The thing that you want to see first and foremost is, can they block, right? Now, that was always an issue for certain guys where they couldn't play, right? I remember initially first in Josh Jacobs' first tenure, Josh Jacobs was not the best blocker. I think Ashton Genty is a superior athlete to Jacobs, and I think that Ashton Genty is a superior blocker, right? And now if you look at, Josh Jacobs' rookie year, man, Josh Jacobs had 1,065 yards. He had 12 rushing touchdowns, 33 receptions, right? Ashton Genty, he had 273 attempts. Now Ashton Genty at this point with a much worse team, right? Because listen, we had Derek Carden, we had a quarterback that kind of knew how to check in and out of stuff. We're not. It doesn't seem like Gino's willing to do that. Right. So if you look at it, Ashton Genty through 11 games has 604 yards. He has 4 touchdowns. Probably needs a few more than that. He's had 166 carries. So he's going to get a lot more carries. He's already eclipsed Josh Jacobs as a receiver. He's 37 receptions, 46 targets, 221 yards, 4 receiving touchdowns. Yeah. So look, Ashton Genty is well on pace to eclipse an 1,000-yard mark in 17 games. I think that what you're going to get out of Oli is you're going to get an Ashton Genty who catches the football a lot more if the protection doesn't hold up. You know what I mean? Listen, Walt, Casanova Court Club, Walt, bringing the old school knowledge. Walter Payton, rookie of the year, 679 yards. Doug, you're talking about, and listen, I love Walter Payton. Grew up to Walter Payton, right? Sweetness was the man. But what I would tell you is this is not the same level of football. It's different. It's more games. It's just different. The league is a different league, man. It is a different league, man. So I don't like making those comparisons that are from 45 years ago, even longer than that, because you figure Walter Payton was a rookie win in 77, 76, 77.
Yeah.
So this is 48 years ago we're talking about.
Right. And for the people that are saying the offensive line, what about the O-line? What about the O-line, right? I've said this all season. The best way to get the offensive line some confidence and some continuity and kind of get the ball rolling with the offensive line is go downhill, get the run game started. Not this, let's move lateral and, let's fan to the right and do this zone type of blocking. I want to see under Greg Olson these linemen going downhill and hitting people and man on man knocking somebody on their back. That's the best way to get this offensive line started. They're in the league. They're in the NFL. That's the basics that you want to see from an NFL lineman. And I think they can do it. And I think Genty can get started because of that.
That's a fact, man. Shout out to my guy, Silver Stunner. In the offseason, I want free agent, 2 best offensive linemen, draft quarterback number 1, get 2 more O linemen in round 2 and 3. I do think Stokes and White have earned new deals. Salute to my guy, man. Salute to my guy. Listen, man. when you start talking about Devin White's a tackling machine. He's a liability, being the Mike. I think when you put Devin White out there, you can keep Devin White. I wouldn't give him a big deal. I'd give him a cost-effective deal. If he asked for a lot of money, I'd let him walk. But Devin White's a tackling machine. I think he should probably be at the wheel. I mean, I don't know what you think, Big Mike, but the one thing this Raider team needs to do, and what a lot of people in this league need to do, is tackle better. And you have a situation where you only get like 11 padded practices, right? So they don't get the chance to work on tackling. That's why the tackling around the league has been so poor. So when you get a guy that is a naturally good tackler, to me, that is something that, is a premium. It's a plus, right?
Right.
I think that the Raiders do need to get younger in that linebacker room in the offseason, right? So I think they should probably bring in a free agent, and they should also draft one very, very highly. I mean, what do you think, bro?
Yeah, I agree. There's a lot of holes that we need to fill with this team, right? And quarterback at number one doesn't seem like in this year's draft, this coming draft. I don't think that that's the priority. Just the way the board is kind of falling, the way that these quarterbacks look, just assessing quarterbacks. One guy, and I got to give it up to you, Wasted. Hey, I think Drew Allar might be our guy in the second round. That might be somebody that we need to really look at in the second round. Stock has dropped a little bit because of injuries and his play at Penn State. But Penn State as a team hasn't looked good, So maybe you do get a Drew Allar in the second, maybe even third round. I think that'd be an absolute steal. And then you build, trenches, first 2 rounds. Maybe if you get that first round pick, maybe you can trade back and get some more draft capital. That I don't know is going to happen. That's just wishful thinking.
Yeah.
Because that would be a great situation if they can kind of move back from what it looks like they're going to be a top 5 pick. If they can move back from where they are, move back to the middle of the rounds and get a couple of solid pieces in the first round, I think that's the perfect pick. But Drew Allar is the guy I'm looking at in the second or third round, man.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. I mean, listen, and shout out to my brother David Walker. I'm under this estimation. Draft 2 QBs. I say do the RG3 Kirk Cousins deal this year. Draft 2. This is what we need to be doing. Now, listen, with Allar, and Allar is a second round pick. Let's be for real. Yeah. But you got guys like Jaden Maivia, you got Nico, Lavamalea, all of these guys. These guys are guys that you can consider. I don't think John Mateer's coming out this year.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of his. Nussmeier, I don't know how high he's gonna go, but I think Allar is definitely late first, second round guy. Just from a talent standpoint.
And I do like Fernando Mendoza. But I think he's going to get –
I love Fernando Mendoza.
Yeah,
man.
I think he's going to get overdrafted. I don't think that's a good pick for the Raiders in the first round just because we got so many different pieces that we got to build first. Now, if we hit the free agency hard with offensive linemen, then, go for Fernando Mendoza. But Dante Moore, I saw him play yesterday. I wasn't impressed. He doesn't go really – he's more of like he throws a lot of out routes, short routes, and things like that. I didn't see anything impressive from him. I'm not really a fan, but
Big Mike, I like Maivia too. You know what I'm saying? But Big Mike, can I just out you real quick?
Yeah.
Big Mike is a known quarterback hater. This fucking guy, he doesn't like any goddamn quarterback.
No, I don't.
He's a known quarterback. Listen, guys, Big Mike is a freaking defensive tackle. He's played defensive tackle. He's played linebacker. He hates quarterbacks. He still does. It's a deep-rooted and deep-seated hate for every quarterback. So you're never going to hear him say, oh, I like this guy. Oh, this kid's that's my guy. He's going to find a way to poke a hole. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Wow. No, pause. He will not be poking any holes in any quarterbacks of any sort, but he will poke a hole in the skill set of a quarterback.
Absolutely, man. Hey, you're definitely right, man. I'm not the best person to ask about quarterbacks, to be honest with you, man, but I'll give you my opinion for sure.
Yo, man. And Tommy Motola, I guess I'm fucking that up. He goes, I don't care who we take. I want the Carroll's coaching ever again. Listen, this man. Let me tell you something. This is some pure, unadulterated hate right here.
Yeah,
this is an angry Raider fan, yo. Listen, I see this guy everywhere. I see him in the chat on JT the Brick. He watches Graphic and I see him all across Raider YouTube. If I pop up on and see somebody's show that pops, I don't really watch. I'm not trying to be an asshole. I don't really watch a lot of other podcasters because I humbly feel like we are the best. I mean, here. But that's not why. It's a lot of times I'm at work and I'm busy, so I don't get a chance. But when I get a chance to pop in on Preem and all them guys and Raider Jeff and those guys, I support a lot of other people. You know what I'm saying? Like Hammer, of course, that's my brother. He's Shilmore. It goes without saying, right?
Yeah.
Sanjit, you know what I mean? But when I get a chance, but I see my guy Tommy over there just being the most negative. I mean, the guy just definitely he just wants to when you hear him, he just wants to just blow everything up. He wants to blow everything up. I mean, again. I mean, Tommy, what the F is up with you? To blow everything up. Yeah. I mean, and listen. I listen. He said, Wasted would rather watch The Mirror than other content creators. I mean, my God. Why not? I mean, why not? Looking as only I can look. Woo! But no, I'm going to be honest with you, as I tend to do. Tommy, I understand your frustration. Yeah. You got to calm down, my brother. This guy wants to get everybody out of here. Tommy, you can't. He says, been losing my whole adult life, wasted enough is enough. Tommy, you act as if the rest of us have not been on the ride. Like you're the only one who's supporting a losing franchise. We're all supporting the Raiders. And guess what? I'm probably the same age as you or probably older. Tommy, you got to chill, my brother. We're pissed. We're all pissed. But you got to chill. We got almost 500 in the room with a rocky start to this show. That is amazing, yo.
Man, appreciate y'all, man.
And my brother, Big Mike, man. And listen, I have to boo Ayo Anthony, the biggest bum in Raider YouTube is in a place. The bum. Can't believe. Yo, Tommy, we feel your pain, my brother. But he's an effing bum. Just get the F up
what
out
the
of
fuck
here. Was that? Tommy, we feel your pain. We feel your pain, bro. He said, I love your show. It's therapy. And listen,
yes, sir,
this is just for Anthony. We want to keep it nice and respectful, but I haven't gotten a chance to say this all episode. It's for you.
Gorilla looking smelly bitch. Motherfucker, you got me fucked up.
Anthony, you effing bum. now look, Big Mike. I wanted to get into a few things. You know, the show it's kind of gotten off the rails. Geno Smith's relationship with Greg Olsen goes back. This is not a new relationship.
Right.
He's had some successful seasons in 2023 under Olsen. He threw for 3,600, 24 yards, 20 touchdowns. And, expect to get a better fantasy day out of Geno Smith.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you think?
Yeah, if you shoot, let's look at some of the numbers, right? Shout out to hold on. Let me get it right first, man. Let me get it right.
Yo, Ty Davis says, Wasted, you always go off on the rest. You get the F up out of here with your Ty Davis. Out of here.
Man.
Nonsense.
Let me see.
Ty with his crap. Yo, my guy, David Zorn is in the building. David's on the debauchery can begin. David Zorn is in the place. And my guy, Wasted. And you interview Coupon John Spytek. I have 100 questions for him. Tommy,
damn.
I'm going to be real with you. If we do get an interview with John Spytek, we're working on it. If we do, I don't think that I'm going to read any of y'all questions. No. Not even fucking one. Because
that's a pre-record, bro.
That's a pre-record. Because you guys are a bunch of angry sons of bitches. I mean, my God, I wouldn't ask one. Yo, Tommy, you'd have to email me if I got a chance to interview John Spytek. You got to email me, bro. Seriously.
Yeah. That's real, man.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now, you guys will go absolutely crazy. My brother OGDA is in the place. What's good, my boys? Wasted. You look like you ready to walk up on the podium and make a draft selection. With the 38th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Raiders select Joe Neckbone out of Moorhead State. The worst pick of all time. Yeah, then Tommy says, copy, email you. Tommy, yes, bro. Because Tommy, you are unhinged. You are unhinged, brother. We could not have that filth in the chat.
Man.
Could not have that filth in the chat. But let me tell you something. If there is going to be an interview from any Raider guys that are in the same space that we're in, it will only be from the Grab and Wasted show. Anyone else that tells you anything else is full of shit.
Yes, sir.
Full of straight defecation. Get F up out of here. I see guys talking about, I'm going to email Tom. I'm going to email Tom. I'm not Tom. I'm going to go email John Spytek now. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Fuck him out of here.
Hey, so back to Geno Smith, bro. Fantasy wise, I wouldn't start Geno Smith in a fantasy league full of, if you had a 40-man. I'm just hey, he's ranked 30th. He's ranked 30th out of 32 starting quarterbacks right now. I wouldn't start him. If you start him, you get an F grade according to Fantasy Pros. But if you're going for over-unders, his over-under is 206.5 passing yards. I like the over for that one in this game. I do like the over for that one.
Man, listen, bro. So look, so let's get into the fantasy stuff, guys. We've been kind of going off the rails, right? You got to monitor Genty's performance if we're talking from a Raider perspective, right? Absolutely. But moreover, you got to start really plugging in and buying high on Brock Bowers. If you got Brock Bowers, we have an injury to Michael Mayers. Ian Thomas is a guy that is probably going to be used as a blocker. I think this is an opportunity for the Raiders to take advantage of 12 personnel in a sense where they're using an extra down lineman as opposed to using an actual tight end for some more protection. You know what I mean? And that's pretty much where I'm at with it.
Agreed.
I think that the Raiders should have been doing that all season. I don't understand why they have not been doing that. I just don't understand it, bro. I don't get it. I don't get it, my brother. I mean, do you have any insight into why on earth they would have not have done this?
Two people calling different plays, and not everybody on the same sheet of music. You got, like we already said it, Pete Carroll putting his stamp on the offense and the way he wants it run. Looks like it was a Shane Waldron type of offense, and Chip Kelly pretty much doing what he's told. And then on top of that, he probably towards the end of it was getting frustrated with the situation. It was like, you know what, I'm about to call what the hell I'm about to call. I don't care what I don't care what we've done all week. I'm about to call what I like to call. And then the offense, on the field, they're confused because they haven't prepared for none of this all week. So I think that's what we've seen with this team all week, all season, is that two people kind of conflicting on what they want. I guess their offensive philosophy is
just up there fighting against each other. Now guys, look, I want to transition a little bit into the fantasy football stuff. Guys, get your suggestions in if you guys want some fantasy advice. If you want a little parlays, look, I got a few parlays for you. Bo Nix over 226 yards. The player projection for Bo Nix is 271.8 yards. Nix has achieved 3 overs in the last 5 games with an average of 233 passing yards a game. That's a stone cold lead pipe lock for me. Tyrod Taylor, under 17.5 completions. Now, I'm going to go over. Tyrod Taylor's a vet. They got a decent line. I think he's going to go out there and, if nothing else, be check down Charlie. So I'd go against the line and go take Tyrod Taylor over 17.5 completions. I would also, and this is just me, Big Mike, when you start talking about completions in the last 10 games, you got to go Bo Nix over 25 20 completions. That is a prop bet out there. In his last 10 games, Bo Nix has crossed his pass completions line over 6 times, maintaining an average of 222.1 pass completions per game. You know how they do down there in Denver. You know what I mean? They are a bunch of guys who will dink and dunk you to death.
Yeah.
Sean Payton has done that. He'll dink and dunk you to death, and then all of a sudden, boom, they go deep. So listen, man, I'm going with Bill Nix, man.
Bill Nix.
Let's go, Tyrod Taylor.
Hey, so this is my 5 picks for the 10 o'clock game, or the 1 o'clock Eastern games, right? Bijan Robinson, 34.5 over receiving yards, right? Drake London's out. He's going to be another threat in the backfield. Look for Bijan Robinson to go over 34.5 receiving yards. Devontae Adams, nobody likes this dude, but over 55.5 receiving yards. And also put him in for a touchdown. They've been looking for him in the red zone all season. Cade Otton, the tight end for the Buccaneers, depleted on offense, over 33.5 receiving yards. Christian McCaffrey, all reliable, 67.5 rushing yards. You got to go with Christian McCaffrey. And then Tyler Warren, I said over, go under 51.5 receiving yards. He's been hit with an illness. He's questionable. So he might get some limited play. So Tyler Warren under 51.5 receiving yards.
My guy, Big Mike Raider, man. Listen, man, just bringing the smack as usual. Look, man, I mean, look, you got a situation where you got a weird league, man. You got a weird league, and you have to go out there and seek information, not affirmation, right? And that is why I will give you, for a good over, Tyler Shough, over 209 passing yards. Yo, I'm trying to tell you something, man. The kid has been balling. He is playing against a poor Miami Dolphin defense.
Yeah.
Tyler Shough has been a guy who, throughout this league, man, he is kind of cementing his way in this league.
Yeah.
First game against the Rams, 176 yards. Second game against Carolina, a defense that is struggling but starting to get it together, 282 passing yards. Against Atlanta, 243 passing yards. And my projection for Tyler Shough is 251. Tyler Shough, like your life depended on it, over 209 yards. He is a young quarterback that is ascending. He's completing passes. He is looking like a good middle of the road player. He is Tyler Shough, man. I gotta give him some credit, man. I mean, he's an older guy, man. So he's not long for the NFL. So if you're gonna start him, you got to do it now. You can't really put the training wheels on with a 26-year-old rookie, right?
Yeah. You gotta throw him out there.
So Big Mike, man. I'm gonna give you some game picks, man. Let's start with the Rams, Carolina, right? Now, you got the Los Angeles Rams. They're 10-point favorites against the Carolina Panthers, man. That's a big number, man. That's a big number. I mean, what do you
on the
think?
road too?
On the road.
That's a little high for me, man. Carolina at home, 10 o'clock game. You know how the teams in the West do it. They kind of struggle a little bit, slow starts. I'm gonna pick the +10 for Carolina. I don't have the Panthers winning this, but they'll lose by like 8 points, something like that.
I mean, listen, anytime Puka Nacua is a touchdown scorer, you can kind of lock it up for the Rams. They get open. Devontae Adams is having a great season, but like you said, teams that come east, west on 1 o'clock games are notoriously slow starters. I have the Rams winning this outright on the money line, but I don't have them covering. I think it's going to be a closer game than people think. I don't believe in double-digit spreads. I never do.
Me neither.
You know what I mean? I never do, man. But the thing is, with Joe Hendry and these Rams, it's believable, right? The Panthers are kind of a team that can't decide what kind of a team they want to be from week to week, man. You know, Carolina beat Green Bay on the road and yet lost to Buffalo by 31 and New Orleans by 10 at home, right?
Yeah.
Los Angeles has won 6 straight. They're 5-1 against the spread this year. They've had double-digit victories against everyone except Seattle. And the Rams are for real. They're a team that I can see going to the Super Bowl, man.
Probably best team in the league right now.
Yeah, man. And this might be a demolition, man. This might be a demolition, Big Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna have to go against you here, brother.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to change it up, man. LA's playing an early clock game, but this is a team that is built to win. And I see Sean McVay and this team dismantling the Carolina Panthers. Take the points. Oh my God. I went over the river and through the woods and changed everything, man.
Hey, that's the name of the game sometimes, man.
Sometimes you gotta change every effing thing. Got F up out of here. Salute to my guy, Fupa Trooper. Wasted the mic Nation. We got 500.
Man, cheers, bro. Appreciate you, man.
Room. We got a bunch of slapperoonies in here. Oh my God, man.
Yes, sir.
Devontae Adams on the path for 18 touchdown catches. And Big Walt is right there planning his next mock draft for 3 years down the line. Walt is the mock master. Walt has a mock with Dan Marino in it. I mean, he's been doing mock drafts for years. Salute to my brother, Raider Jeff, in the place to be, man. The Rams are 9-2. I see the Rams dismantling these effing bums here.
There you go.
Dismantling. Listen, we're going to go. The 40 Winers, Cleveland Browns. The Winers are 7-5. This is a game they need like their life depended on it. The Rams are 3-7, but they are getting better. I do not know what is going to happen with the whole Shedeur situation. Is he playing today? Is he not, right?
He's starting today.
So Shedeur's playing, right? So now you get to see really how this looks. What good looks like. Is Shedeur going to play well, right? And I almost feel obligated to see how this goes, right? Because there's going to be heavy wind gusts expected in Cleveland.
Yeah.
You know, Sanders finished the game with an 8.8 QBR, but a lot of that is part and parcel to, the coach, to me, looking like he just, running wildcat plays, looking like he's trying to avert a quarterback controversy.
Yeah.
And the problem when you do things like that, you can't win football games. I'm sorry, man. The Browns defense has an elite pass rush, elite rush defense, but I expect Christian McCaffrey to be heavily featured and utilized in this game. Cleveland's pass rush will get to the quarterback, but I don't know when you have a Kevin Stefanski that is actively, and I know you guys might think, well, wasted, you giving Shedeur. I don't think Kevin Stefanski wants to see the Shedeur thing work. I don't. I think he wants to win in spite of what he's trying to do with Shedeur.
Yeah. I see that. But for that reason, in the climate, that's the heavy winds in Cleveland, 49ers going out kind of east, I guess. But that's a tough game for the 49ers. I got not only the Browns covering that, I got the Browns winning in an upset today. I got the Browns winning. Heavy run game, going downhill, hitting people in the mouth. That defense is going to do what that defense does, right? That Browns defense is phenomenal. Phenomenal defense. Hey, nobody's talking enough about Myles Garrett. 18 sacks in 12 games, 11 games. Like, he's probably going to break the record today. He can. He's that type of player. I got the Browns in an upset, man. I got the Browns in an upset.
Cleveland Browns in an upset. Big Mike Raider taking the rope. Oh, my God. Whoa. Big Mike with the hot take. Bringing the smack as usual. Bringing the smack. Accelerator. Big Mike is fire.
Man.
Oh, my God, Accelerator. Listen, I don't know why you have just learned this, but if you have not.
Should have known, bro. Should have known.
Right now. The great and powerful Big Mike is one of the greats in Raider YouTube. Raider News Central is in the place, man. And also, that is essentially what she said. Yes. And look, when I put this, that's a 21 gun salute for Big Myles Garrett going out there and dismantling the 40 Winers because we can't effing stand them.
That's right.
F them. Now, Big Mike Raider, we got some more games.
Yep.
Houston and Indianapolis.
Yep.
The Colts, 3-point favorites. 3-point favorites. We got, the Houston Texans being road dogs in Lucas Oil Stadium. Yeah. I'm going to be real for you. The Texans' only losses that they've had this season are against top defense in the NFL. The Colts have flexed on the side of the ball. They're 28 in passing defense, which is where Houston's offense thrives, considering
Yep.
You know, it can't run the football. CJ Stroud returns with all of his weapons, and it feels like the first time in a long time that CJ Stroud is going to be there balling today, man.
Yeah.
Houston's run game is a concern. I mean, but look, the Colts have a player in Jonathan Taylor who can churn that clock, break open this game, and but Taylor can't do it all, right? Daniel Jones' mobility will be limited. He has like a fracture in his leg, and he's still going to play.
Yeah,
I'm going to be real with you. I'm picking the Houston Texans for the upset on the road in Lucas Oil Stadium, no matter what the F Tyler Warren has going on. No matter what you guys are saying, Tyler Warren has the double guts. He will be playing this Sunday. But I got the Houston Texans and DeMeco Ryans going in there and winning this damn football game. So if you guys want to talk about an upset, there you go, Big Mike Raider. There you go.
I like it. I like it, and I gotta agree with you, man. I gotta agree with you. I was leaning towards the same thing, but for the sake of this show, I'm going with the Colts anyway.
Whoa! What the
We go Colts by 6. Colts win on the final drive, man. Danny Dimes with the grit on the final drive. Colts win, man, by 6 points.
I mean, my God.
That's a tutorial that says you know what the fuck you doing.
Big Mike, what the F is going on here? Yo, salute to my guy Alpha Omega, man. What up, bro? East Coast in the effing building. Get ready to party at the tailgate for the remainder of the season. Our games won't be worth watching. Damn, bro. Damn, yo.
Hey, be safe out there, y'all.
Yeah, Danny Dimes has a fracture in his leg, but he's still gonna play.
Yeah,
he's still gonna play. So you're having a hobbled Daniel Jones, who Daniel Jones has been balling. They call him Indiana Jones, but a hobbled Daniel Jones is a worse Daniel Jones. And playing against DeMeco Ryans, Will Anderson, and all of these guys, they're gonna get after Daniel Jones. They might knock his ass out of the game. He might get unceremoniously blocked like a bum in my chat. I'm telling you right now. And you get the F up out of here with your crap. My soundboard is phenomenal. You love it. You love it. Everybody loves it. The F up out of here, man. Thank you. Johnny Kicknuts is in the place. He's listening to us from SoFi. Yo, Melly Mel says, look at Pastor Wasted.
Wow.
Lord and Miss Claudia, let me tell you something. I'm going to be real with you, bro. If I was a pastor, bro, I'd be a lot fresher than this. I'll be up there like fresh for $1, bro. What you talking about?
Right.
Booted and booted. I'll be asking y'all for a damn plane so I can minister. The F is wrong with you, man. Why not talk about the games on Thanksgiving? Because we don't effing want to, you effing bum. Why don't you talk about the games on Thanksgiving? Casanova Court Club. I don't want to replace the letters because this is a family show. Family show. It's a court club there. But it, you know, the way you act sometimes, I don't know. It might be, something else there. It might be something else, Walt. I'm just saying. I am just saying. Junior Land is watching Brazil. Peace out, my God. Peace, brother. Oh, my God, man. Fly with the church money is nasty work, yo. Yo, can you shout out my girl, Jill? Shout out to Jilly. Shout out to Jill.
Jill.
Salute.
Shout out, man. Shout out to you.
Now, will the Raiders get a upset win against the Dischargers? I'm going to give you guys information, not affirmation, right?
Yeah.
No. No, we're not winning this game. I don't think so. The Raiders are horrendous right now. We're 2-9. You know, we've been 4-7 against the spread. I think the product will look a little better on the field, but Jim Harbaugh is not going to allow the Raiders to come in here and beat us, man. Yeah. Right? So, Justin Herbert had a woeful game against Jacksonville, right? He threw for like 81 yards. Quentin Johnson was held without a catch, and Ladd McConkey had just 13 receiving yards. But in their first matchup against the Raiders, Jim Harbaugh valued time of possession, and he moved the offense in that way. Look for Ladd McConkey to be the recipient of a new game plan. I think Ladd McConkey is going to cook today. I think the Raiders offensively had just scored 1 touchdown in each of the last 3 games. With Geno, man, it's no secret. You know, he wants to throw the ball to Tyler Lockett and Brock Bowers, and and Trey Tucker as well. And Trey Tucker has had 8 to 10 targets each of the last 2 games.
Yeah.
Tucker might break out a little bit today, but I don't see the Raiders being able to hold up, especially if they're not making some drastic changes with this offensive line. Now, the Chargers have injuries at the offensive tackle, and it's going to severely hamper the offense. I look for Max Crosby to get at least 2 sacks today. But if he doesn't, this goes back to some of the things Mike always says. Sometimes what we expect from Max to cook, he doesn't.
Yep.
He doesn't. And I'm going to be real, man. Now, we got a game with Michael Mayer out, so that's a weapon that, some people look at Michael Mayer as a backup. I don't. Michael Mayer is an integral part of his offense. Jordan Meredith was questionable, and Adam Butler was questionable. We got to see if Jordan Meredith will be out there. But to be real with you, if the Raiders don't do something drastically different up front, I don't see us winning this game.
Yeah, agreed.
I just want to see the rookies play. I want to see He's not Coupon John. Listen, I coined the phrase Coupon Tom Telesco, and you guys are calling this man Coupon John Spytek. You guys got to call him something different. He is not Tom Telesco. You got to F up out of here with your crap, Tommy Motal. So Herbert has been sacked 37 times. Can Malcolm Kuntz? Well, never mind. I don't know, bro. And that's the biggest problem. We don't know what we're going to get. There are games where we sit up here and we expect for these guys to play well and to do things. I don't see the Raiders being able to put up enough good plays on the offensive side of the football to win this game unless Max has a career game today.
Yeah, I agree.
Yo, Crosby, several games versus Trey Pipkins, has never had 2 sacks.
Means he's due for 2 then.
That means he's due today. You get the F up out of here with your crap walk. Max has been okay. I think he's saving himself for next year, if I'm being honest. Kuntz is still healing up. Next year, we can be better, but I still see us rebuild the hippie house.
Kuntz won't be here next year.
Kuntz won't be here. He shouldn't be here next year. And if we're being real, rebuilding what? This Raider team is the bare bones of a structure of a team. This ain't it right now, man.
Yeah.
Yo, my guy Leaky says, as usual, we're getting our backs blown out. You got to get the F up out of here talking like that up in here, man. You about to be like a bunch of girls up here. The F is wrong with you, man. So look, Big Mike, we got to get back to it, man. We got to. I mean, if we don't get back to it, we get nothing rocking and rolling, right?
Man.
Jacksonville at Tennessee. The Tennessee Titans are 1-9. They're the worst team in professional football.
Yeah.
But if they ever had a chance to win a football game, it would be this. It would be this, man. Look, I like what I saw from Cam Ward and the Titans offense against one of the league's best defenses, man. There was like some purpose in his offense. It was more semblance of balance, right?
Yeah.
I think that could pay dividends against Jacksonville, man. Jacksonville's on the road again. They had a hard-fought OT win against the Indianapolis Colts. Yo, I'm telling you right now, man. The Titans
got an upset.
I'm calling an upset special. I'm calling an upset special. The Tennessee Titans coming in here and shooting the Raiders up to the top of the NFL basement or the bottom. Oh my God! Talking about rebuilding, we have 5 good players. Yeah, there's nothing to rebuild, man.
Yeah.
Yo, and it's not a waste show if Leaky isn't getting blocked. The Titans aren't winning another game. You shut your old grumpy meat smoking ass up, Walt. The F up at
meat smoking.
Sticking with my prediction every week. 30-21, we win. Been picking us all season with that same score till we hit points a game. Raider Jeff, what the F is wrong with you, Raider Jeff? 30-21. I mean, listen, I can see the Raiders. If they were ever going to get a win, it would be this week, right? It'd be a division win, right?
Yeah.
But Raider Jeff, that is a lot of wishful thinking, man. And I don't want to throw you under the bus. I don't want to throw you under the bus, Raider Jeff. But that is some wishful thinking that I've never, ever seen, man. I mean, it's unbelievable, man. It is unbelievable. God! Wow! What do you think, Big Mike?
Yeah, wishful thinking, man. I don't think we break 30 all season.
Yeah, man. This is a terrible, terrible situation that we're in right now, man.
Man.
This is a terrible, terrible situation here, man. But Big Mike, do you have another upset here, man? Do you have another upset, man? Because we're going down the line here, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of this stuff has been pretty much boilerplate. We got the Buffalo Bills, Pittsburgh Steelers. The Squealers need this game. The Buffalo Bills are favored in this game. Pittsburgh 3.5-point dogs at home.
Yep.
I
got the Bills. I got the Bills covering this one. One key guy that's off the practice squad is Gabe Davis. I think that's Josh Allen's. I wouldn't say it's his favorite receiver, but it's a receiver that he's familiar with. They've been having problem at the receiver position all season. I think he gets started with Gabe Davis. Gabe Davis with a touchdown today. I got the Bills covering this one. They get back on track.
That's what I'm talking about. My dog, Hug D's in the place to be. Goes, wasting is get off my lawn button and blazer. Man, listen, this is a family show, Hug D's. This is a family show. Listen, Big Mike bringing the smack. You know what, guys? I'm going to be real with you guys. I have another upset. I have an upset special in the making. The New England Patriots are the number 1 seed in the AFC, right?
Yeah, crazy that we even got a win from them, bro.
Look, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm picking the upset special. I got the New York Giants winning this game. I got the G-Men winning this game. And I know you guys are like, what the hell are you talking? The G-Men's offense has been looking damn good.
Yeah.
He ain't been able to stop a cold or to catch a cold. But I'm telling you, right now, the New York Giants are going to go and beat the New England Patriots, man. Whether you like it, listen, you can like it or love it, but you better learn to live with it.
That's right. Hey, I got to agree with you, man. I think the Giants are finally going to figure it out in this game because they're 2-10, but this is a team that should be 7-5. I mean, the number of losses they've given up, they had a 26-9 lead against the Broncos earlier this season. They're up 10 on the Lions last week. Like, they've given up a lot of come from behind victories. And I think this is the game where they finally get it figured out right. Jackson Dart looks like he's going to be playing in this game. And I think they're going to play some inspired ball. I got the Giants in an upset as well, man.
Yes, sir, man. The Giants are playing hard for Mike Kafka, bro. They've lost 2 one-score games to the Packers and the Lions, and these teams are pretty damn good teams. They're taking on another high-level team, but the cracks of the Patriots are starting to show, man. They're on a 9-game winning streak, but Drake May has had accuracy issues, man. He's had accuracy issues, and they're in what should have been his easiest matchup against the year, against a historically bad Bengals defense. The offensive issues from last year may return with the injuries up front, and I got the New York Giants winning this football game. An upset special. If you guys want to go out there and take some of this advice and try to win a couple smackaroons, the upset special is on the market, and the soundboard sounds effing terrific. F you been bad. Oh my God, man. So the Giants win, it'll put us higher in the draft. I can see it, man. Hug these nuts in the place. Vrabel is a beast, but he's losing the day, goddammit. He's losing the day, and I don't give a F what any of you bums say. I mean, Big Mike, man, this show, man, I think it might be time to start wheeling this thing into. This was a show that started off rocky, but once again, terrific show. We got almost 600 in the room. Get wasted with your brother, wasted. Tell a friend and tell a friend. 245 watching, only 90 likes. Hey, guys, listen, make sure before you leave, you guys pay your bar tabs. I don't tell you guys to do that enough. Pay your bar tabs. Hit that thumbs up. It gets us in the algorithm. I will be doing the post-game show reaction, win, lose, or draw. The Wasted Talent Rant line will be open. The only post-game show that matters. Make sure you pull up. We will not have any technical difficulties. We will have the Big Mike, and I got to put the Big Mike Raider and Wasted Talent freaking intro on YouTube. It will be playing for the rest of the season, man. Thank you, Leaky. He said Trevor Lawrence or Baker Mayfield. I'm going with T Law because Baker Mayfield, even though he's a much better quarterback, Baker Mayfield is hurt right now.
Yep.
Baker Mayfield is hurt. I'm going with T Law, man. You guys got any more fantasy advice because we're gonna get out of here.
I got one for the masses, man. So Darren Waller is back from his injury. He's been on IR. He's coming back today. When he was playing pretty well. If you're in a bind at tight end, considering that, Tyler Warren, if you have a Tyler Warren at tight end 1 and you're not really sold on what he's going to bring because he's, dealing with the bubble guts or whatever he's dealing with, Darren Waller, pick him up and start him for this game against the Saints.
My God. Yo, Raider Knight, wasted talent. What's your drink of choice for the day, Modelo or Ensure? Well, it would be a tall cup of any woman you're with's bath water.
Gorilla looking smelly bitch. Motherfucker, you got me fucked up.
Yes. Bang Zoom. Bang Zoom. Wait, the F up out of here. You come up in here with your nonsense trying to call me old. Yo, salute, yo. Salute, yo. Guys, look, man. That's it. If you guys got any more, you guys need any more fantasy advice. If not, I need you guys to go on down to Graphic Raider. He is running a coffee and convo. I might be pulling up if he will send me the link. And I will be going live after the game, everybody. Do me a favor. He goes, how many sacks given up today? Tommy, I don't know. We don't talk about sacks over here. Pause. The Chargers owe us. We may need to charge the win by 60 to send this old man packing like we did for Brandon Staley. Yes, they did, man. Salute, man. Y'all have a safe day. Salute to everybody in the chat. Guys, if you haven't subscribed to Big Mike Raider, what the hell are you waiting for? I know a lot of you guys are over there. We got 500 in the room, so I know a lot of you guys over on Big Mike Raider, and I am glad. Don't make this your last time over at Big Mike Raider's channel. He gives some great content, and the more subscribers he gets, the more he goes live.
Man, let's get
this is you guys control this. And me also, I need there's a milestone I should have been hit. This has been such a bad season, bro. So all you guys that are out there watching that mess with what I do, I need it. Go on there, pay your bar tabs, hit that subscribe button. It costs you nothing. I love every single one of y'all. We will be live tonight. I want to see well over 1,000 of you guys in the room because either which way, win, lose, or draw, it is going to be a most different occasion, guys. Guys, you guys have a great day. Big Mike, you got anything on the way out, man? Big Mike is goated.
Hey, man, I appreciate it, man. Hey, make sure you guys like the thumb, hit the sub, and share with your folks, man. Appreciate you guys. If this is your first time, don't let it be your last. Like my guy Wasted said, man, go hit them thumbs up and share it with your folks.
Yeah, I mean, and T Severe, you effing bum. Listen, I went to church today, as you should be. You damn heathen. Come here with your crap, T Severe.
Hey, Severe, fight on, baby. Fight on, fight on.
Get that F up out of here with your crap, T Severe.
About the Trojans, man.
Oh, my God, man. Check it out. Subscribe to Big Mike. Salute. Yo, Raider Jeff, I don't know. I got tickets, but I don't know if I'm going to be in town. You know what I'm saying? Something came up. We might be leaving town during the Philly game. That's during the holiday. So I'll let you know, my brother. I will let you know. But yo, yeah, have a great day. I don't want to play the damn outro because I don't have, like, my computer's been messing up all day, guys. So you guys have a terrific day, man. There will be no outro. There will be no outro.